People who dick ride celebrities, streamers, musicians are probably the saddest groups of people alive. Me and you, we be dick riding from time to time. We have like a momentary lapse of meat munching, but then we correct ourselves. My bad, bro. I was on dick. I was doing way too much. And you proceed to hop off the nigga dick immediately. But there are certain groups of people, I call these people the glazed gobblers, the semen snatchers. These are the experts of meat munching. But there are certain types of fan bases. You can't go a minute, a second without these fan bases talking about how great their favorite artist or their favorite streamer. These niggas be like the parasocial niggas on like Kai Cenat stream or one of these niggas streams. Like Playboi Carti doesn't care about you, you know what I'm saying? Like Taylor Swift, Drake, they don't know you exist. No matter how many W's, no matter how much subs you give Kai Cenat, he doesn't know you, gang. He doesn't know you exist. So why do you persist? To gobble his dick? It don't make no sense. First off, we got Superman fans. And I'm not talking about James Gunn, cause that shit was heat. That new David Cornsweat. That's a Cornsweat. Like, that's a porn star name. But anyway, like he played that shit to perfection. Okay, I need to go. Yo, you see how easy. And as I'm saying this, I know I'm gonna piss off a certain group of people, a certain fan base, if you can call it a fan base. I call it a cult. We're talking about none other than the Zack Snyder fans, the Snyderverse, the Schneiders. Yeah, you heard that right. They still exist. Let's go down memory lane, man. If you guys remember it, back in 2020, in the lockdown, when everybody was down bad and depressed, Zack Snyder decided, yo, let me just give you guys the cut. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you guys the cut of Justice League, because the last one was so trash. The movie, it has some good parts. I'm a fan of the movie. The sword, you know? You failed him. I love Darkseid as well. I think the best part of the movie was Steppenwolf. It was a big CGI step up from this shit, like whatever this is. But I'm not gonna sit there and act like that shit was gonna carry on, like that shit was feasible. Like, look at Martian Manhunter on the post. That shit was, what the fuck is this? The whole thing needed to be like tossed out. Superman was killing everyone. Like, bro, it was a disaster. And now they want to ruin the new DCU, but they're failing miserably. They tried to, like, you know, cancel James Gunn on some like racist shit. They tried to boycott the film. They tried any dirty tactic in the book to try and like make this film a flop. It's literally like the Schneider writers versus the James Gunners. But I ain't gonna lie, the James Gunners, they don't give a fuck about the Zack Snyder fans, because it's almost like a one-sided relationship.
Put it in your mouth, bitch. Hey, come on, bitch. Hey, get something to this dick.
One-sided hate relationship. They know the other side, they got no pull. Like, check this shit out, man. I went to my local Walmart and bought the very last Superman toy and saw a kid crying. I felt bad for a second, but then realized he's a gun fan. So I laughed at him and broke the toy right in front. Bro, who the fuck? I'm telling you, the Zack Snyder dark aesthetic, dark Superman, the dark Batman, like these niggas are trying to, you know what I'm saying, emulate this shit in real life. Henry Cavill was aura farming throughout the entire film. He was not saving but one soul. Like, look, the explosion. Remember that explosion scene? He didn't give a fuck. He just stood there. They treated him like he's a god. He was legit aura farming, man. But James Gunn, Superman, he gives hope. He was the great white hope. At least the guy gave a smile from time to time. Like, come on, bro. Can a nigga smile? And Henry Cavill, like, he was like almost like a white savior, the perfect white man they want to aspire to be, as they start jacking their shit to his pictures. Like, get off his tip, man. God damn. Like, they're all like incels and losers. Like, he don't know you, man. Like, move on. I feel like a Snyder cult, man. They need to wake up, man. They need to wake up. They need to wake up and smell the coffee. Because, bro, the Snyder... But all that bullshit is gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like, move on, bro. Move on. Fuck you now. It's been like 4 or 5 years. And you still have his dick in your mouth? Like, I think it's more Henry Cavill than Zack Snyder, to be honest, because Henry Cavill, I feel like these niggas have Henry Cavill's dick in their mouth. Don't you have like lockjaw by now? I couldn't imagine sucking dick for that long. Like, doesn't your kneecaps must be like deteriorated by now. Nigga, get off his tip, man. Make sure you get the balls. Get the balls too, nigga. Get the balls. What you waiting for, man? For him to bust his nut? I ain't gonna lie, some of these guys might like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And next, we have the Playboi Carti fans. I don't think we've ever seen a man get this much glaze, get this much attention. Probably in this generation, there's way more dick sucking, like dick riding activities in the Carti fan base than any other rapper combined, and no other rapper fan base comes close. I like some of the Carti songs. I like his last album. I like Dial It, a Whole Lot of Red. What else? There's not much, and that's the problem. But it gets to a point though. How can you, as a grown man, like even as a teenager, make another man your whole personality? Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's the most gayest shit of all time.
Whoa, you guys have aura.
I'm so opium. Oh my gosh, dude. You meet one of these niggas, you be like, yo, are you emo? Nah, nigga, I'm opium. Nigga, it's the same shit. Like, meanwhile, just a year ago, like, you never been on some emo shit. Bro, I'm convinced that Playboi Carti, he can convince any of these niggas to do anything for this nigga, bro. Like, you know the amount of power this guy has by just saying, what? They're literally like a toxic relationship. You ever wonder why people stay in toxic relationships? Because they like that shit, man. They like getting fucked over and over again. They like getting stepped on like they're a piece of trash. And that's exactly how Playboi Carti treats his fans, like complete garbage. Fans had to wait a long time for him to even give them a whiff of new music coming out. Yo, he would dick tease these niggas in an Instagram post, a cryptic message, an Instagram story, with tweets telling the people, yo guys, I'm gonna drop soon, believe me. And the Carti stands to be like, yeah. And when it's crunch time, the moment he doesn't deliver, it's well, fuck you, Carti, I didn't like you anyway. And they start crying and shit. And as soon as the Lord and Savior Carti, as soon as he apologizes, they're back to gobbling meat like Luffy in One Piece. Brother, homicide. Like, bro, I feel like he's putting a spell on these niggas. They want to suck all of the Carti vampire blood. Yo, they want a piece of his aura. I ain't gonna lie, Carti does have some aura. He is kind of a piece of shit though. Like, he was caught beating up his girlfriend. He was finessing Aiden Ross on that stream one time. But it don't matter to these niggas. All that matters is his perceived aura. As long as Carti keeps feeding him that vampire blood from his veiny ass cock, let these peasants suck it up, everything will be okay. You be thinking Carti is the second coming of Jesus. The way these niggas be going, One Piece fans. Now, One Piece fans, I would say they're the most like delusional. Like, you can like an anime, gang. Like, you can like an anime, but don't make it your whole personality. The anime is good, bro. We get it. But the greatest piece of fiction ever told, like Attack on Titan don't exist. Like Naruto doesn't exist. Like JJK doesn't, okay, JJK is kind of dog shit, but like freaking, I don't know, what kind of, like Full Metal, like bro, imagine, right? You're a Naruto fan and I'm a Bleach fan. I'd be trying to argue like, yo, I think Bleach is better than Naruto. And the Naruto fans, they be like, nah, I feel like Ichigo is kind of, he's cool, but he's not as good as Naruto, you know? Like, we keep it respectful. But here comes the One Piece fan, unprompted, comes in the debate and says, Luffy's the best MC in the big three. Nigga, nobody asks for your opinion. Nobody gives a fuck. Keep it to yourself. We don't care. and a One Piece fan will have a tantrum like, you don't know? One Piece is a masterpiece. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? We got the better storyline, we got the better characters, the better side characters, and on and on and on, and yapping, and the yapping, and the yapping, until you just want to go over there to the One Piece fan and just break their neck, stomp on their head, and like, no mercy. And the older glaze, like, oh my god, they need to understand, like, the people you're glazing, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. You know, Oda doesn't know who you are. He steady drawing that Goonin material. They're so arrogant. The arrogance is so crazy where it's kind of like, yo, they think their shit don't stink. The greatest piece of fiction? Are you sure? Are you positive? Bro, we just let them talk way too much for far too long. Like, it's time we take a stand. The anime keeps going and we can't stop it, gang. Apparently, according to Oda, it hasn't even got started yet. What do you mean? Like, we haven't had like 1,000+ episodes for like 20+ years. What do you mean by that? Huh? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, but anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and shit, man. Subscribe. You might as well, man. You made it this far. Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, very good, very nice. Yes. Bye, have a good time.